Boris, you talked a big game last year about getting Brexit done. Now get it done. Don't let the people of this country down.
Prime Minister, were you elected to sell out the majority who voted in the greatest democratic exercise this country has ever seen?
Get Brexit done was a promise to return sovereignty and full control of our laws and territorial waters.
If the clear democratic instruction to leave the EU is undermined by a desperation to secure a trade deal on any terms, then the damage done to public trust in our core democratic systems will be lasting, permanent and severe.
I don't think anybody in Westminster or the media elite has ever truly had their voices ignored. We made them listen in June 2016. This is a plea from the heart. Boris Johnson, please listen to us.
Lots of people didn't even think we'd win that referendum, but what they were trying to say was that they wanted to make sure that every decision in this country was taken by politicians that they could hold to account.
And that the laws that are made in Parliament reflect the ideals and the outlook and the desires and aspirations of people who live within British society.
And that is the meaning of Brexit. That's the thing that 17.4 million people voted for, to take back democratic control.
And if there's one thing I'd like the Brexit negotiators to focus on, it is more delays.
Please get us cleanly out of the EU with our full sovereignty and full control of our laws.
But respect is paramount when negotiating, which Barnier and von der Leyen do not appear to have towards the UK, only compounding their intransigence.
Is for the past 3.5 years, politicians have been constantly engaged in prevarication, procrastination, dither and delay.
And I'd like to see at least another 4 years and 6 months before we have clarity.
Boris, I voted for you in the general election. Get Brexit done. Stop about, stop being a and get it done.
In 2019, you said I'd rather be dead in a ditch than agree to another extension. Well, you repeated that lie over 9 times.
Boris, we must not give in to the European Union's demands.
Have half as much courage as the British people who gifted you power, and all will be well. You know the EU's holy grail is the level playing field. This will cancel Brexit. Don't you dare compromise on it.
The level playing field is a trap to keep us locked close to the single market.
Signing up to those rules in a deal with the EU is unacceptable and defeats the point of Brexit. If the EU cannot understand that basic principle, then we should just walk away.
Boris, in these negotiations, I want you to focus on freedom. I know this may be hard for you, having locked up the entire country and wrecked our civil liberties over the past 9 months.
Your policies have hit young people far harder than middle-aged people. It has hit manual workers harder than office workers, and the public sector has come off far better than the private sector. So tell me what's going to happen when my generation grows up and votes.
I knew what I voted for. I don't want anyone else telling me I didn't understand what it was. I want it to be a sovereign nation.
But whatever happens, we cannot go back to where we were, where the EU sets our rules. That cannot happen again. The British people voted for freedom.
Please don't dash the faith they put in you when you promised them to take back control of our laws, our borders, our cash and our fish.
Now, the moment of truth arrives.
We voted for sovereignty,
control over our borders,
self-determination.
Britain finally taking its place on the world stage as an independent, free nation.
We voted for a Tory government, not socialism.
And let's have some indecision as well, because there hasn't been nearly enough of that.
Do what you set out to do, Boris, and do it with some enthusiasm and some passion. Get Brexit done.
Do not hand over our precious fishing industry and our waters to the EU.
All you need to do is what the people instructed you to do.
And, as usual, lead Europe out of its current dead end by example.
I hope that you will show the way to the other European people, and see you soon outside the EU.
Fortis, Fortuna, Adjuvat. Fortune favours the bold, Boris.
Brexit is a golden opportunity to rebuild coastal seaside towns and villages that we all love and must treasure.
Let's make sure that the gift you give the people this year, Boris, is the gift that they can be in charge of their own destiny.
That's what we voted for, and that's what I want you to deliver for those men and women who gave democracy a chance in 2016.
Do not fear leaving the EU without a deal. There is a great big world out there.
This Christmas, Boris, your job is clear. Do as you promised. Deliver a proper Brexit. And there really is no excuse. You have the country behind you and an 80-seat majority in Parliament. No deal now.
You've got the mandate. You've got the majority. All you've got to do is to deliver.
We are this close to getting Brexit done.
Make my Christmas, make my New Year, and do it for millions of other Brits who have been waiting for this for over 4 years.
So don't let us down, Boris, because if you do, the British public will never forgive you.
So Boris, stand firm, look after the industries, look after the people, and let's get out clean, and let's get out quick.
So the country's watching, Boris. Let's see what you manage to do.
I don't have faith, but I have hope in Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister. Let's see what happens.
If you don't deliver Brexit, Boris, I